One day my mom started drinking just a little too much, and it just kind of started getting heavier and heavier, and we just didn't know why. And so I'm trying to focus on baseball, and in the back of my mind I'm thinking about my mom and why she's going through this stuff, and this kind of helped shape my faith journey a little bit, shape what reality was for me. I was raised in a Christian household, and one of the things that my mom would do for us when we were younger, we would finish our days off with a daily devotional. We would go over a verse a day. When we were younger, me and my brother didn't realize the importance of it, but looking back now, it was very important for my faith journey. As I was growing older and playing baseball, and my mom was always my number one supporter, and of course she was Puerto Rican, so she was obviously the loudest one in the stands. One day my mom started drinking just a little too much, and it just kind of started getting heavier and heavier, and we just didn't know why, and it would end up affecting our family dynamic at home. And she would go to my games, and just you could kind of tell like she was off a little bit. So I'm trying to focus on baseball, and in the back of my mind I'm thinking about my mom and why she's going through this stuff. And going into college, I was blessed enough to play baseball at the Hillsborough Community College, which is here in Tampa. I was playing through one of the best seasons of my life, and I got a call from my mom's sister, my aunt, and she called me and said that my mom wasn't doing too well. She encouraged me that I needed to come home to visit her, and I decided to leave in the middle of the season to go back home to check on my mom. And when I got to the hospital where she was at, the doctors informed me that her kidney and her pancreas and liver were at a point to where it couldn't be repaired. So through lots of prayer and a couple of days in the ICU, my mom ended up passing away on March 4th, 2022. One night I read the verse Romans 8:18, which basically explains that the sufferings that we deal with doesn't compare to the joy that comes later on. So after reading that, I prayed to God and just said that, Lord, I don't know what you're doing in my life, and I don't know why you would take away the most important person in my life, but I realized that if I just stick to your plan, I trust in your plan, like my mom would always tell me, then everything will turn out well. I'm very blessed that my mom was here, and I miss her every day. She truly showed me how loving and trustworthy our God is. I decided to go back to Tampa to continue playing baseball. I was blessed enough to be a NCAA Division II national champion. Through that, I've been able to lead a team Bible study and also become a student leader for the Tampa FCA. Through FCA, I've been able to share my testimony over on testimony night, and I believe that it tells people that go to FCA that they're not alone. And that goes back to having a strong support system. It's not just through family, but it's also through friends that you meet through school and all that. So having FCA and be able to spread the gospel through my testimony, I'm blessed, and all glory to God, and I'm very excited to see what happens next in my life.